It's the New York Yankees against the Toronto Blue Jays in the middle game of a 3-game set. First game of the series, Yankees lost last night by a score of 6-1, so they try to even up, and we've got a marquee pitching matchup in this one. Yankees have taken the field. Garrett's taking his warm-up, so 4-0 with a 0.95 ERA, 32 strikeouts in 28 and a third innings. He's walked 8, opponents hitting 144.
One down, and that will bring up for the first time today Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he laces it fair down the left field line. Springer on his way to third. He will be held there on a double by Guerrero.
And Blue Jays hitters early on here, as we see very often, jumping on Cole early.
So here is Chapman. Yankees in at the corners. The 3-2. Strike 3. Big strikeout of Chapman. 2 away.
Well, you could not throw 2 better pitches back to back. Good sliders right on the outside corner. Just ideal pitches.
And here is Varsho. So the crowd into it here on this Saturday afternoon. Second and third. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Cole dials it up and gets out of trouble. No runs, 2 hits. 2 Blue Jays left. Blue Jays nothing. And the Yankees coming to bat.
We'll see how Alec Manoah fares in this big game this afternoon.
5th start of the season for Alec, coming off a tough one. A career high 7 earned runs against the Rays, just 4 2/3 innings. It's been a tough start to the season.
So now Judge. And right back to the slider, Joe, to get him.
A lot of pitches up in the zone, which is a little surprising against Judge, but you can see the sliders that he has thrown today already, and it's early, Dan. But that's the slider Alec Manoah is looking for. That's the slider we're accustomed to seeing.
As Anthony Rizzo steps in. 3-2 again. And this one well hit to left field, but back towards the corner, and making the catch is Whit Merrifield. So Alec Manoah retires the Yankees in order. So a leadoff double by Kirk, but there are 2 outs now for the number 9 hitter Santiago Espinal. Oh boy. And he got drilled on an 0-2 pitch and shaken out that right hand. Looks like it got him in the right arm. And obviously no intent in spite of whatever may have simmered between these 2 teams. A couple of strikes, 0-2 pitch. Fastball that got away from Cole and looks like it hit Espinal in the back of the right hand or near the right wrist. 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Looks like Kevin Biggio is getting ready. That he may be pressed into service here if Espinal can't continue. So first and second, 2 down, and back around to the top of the order for George Springer.
Grounded to short. Volpe thought about second, makes the out at first. And Cole works into and out of trouble again as the Blue Jays strand 2.
Now he was ahead in the count here. 2 good takes by Trevino. And now the 3-2. And he got him. Fastball at the knees. And again, more credit for Alejandro Kirk there.
He is fantastic at the bottom of the zone. Watch how his glove goes down, but then he's going to receive this pitch on the way up.
Here's Oswaldo Cabrera, hit his first home run of the year, 7th of his career. That one is laced into left center field. That is going to be in there for a base hit. It splits the outfielders and it goes to the wall. Varsho gets it in, and it's a double for Cabrera, the Yankees' first base run.
Well, Cabrera, he just continues to impress as a hitter. You know, that ball sinking away, take it away.
Here's Oswald Peraza batting 9th and playing 3rd today. Cabrera takes off, pitches inside, stolen base, and a walk.
There are runners on the corners. The double play is still in order, but you have a pretty good runner at the top of the lineup here in Volpe at the plate.
And that's the second disengagement, the second throw over. So Manoah can't go over there again without getting it out, or it's a box. So if you're Peraza, you can probably get a very aggressive lead. And he's running. And the pitch is high, and the throw through. And Biggio came in front of the bag in case the runner was coming home. Cabrera wasn't. So Peraza with a steal. And now you got Aaron Judge looming and lurking in the on-deck circle, and the double play's not in order anymore with Peraza taking second base. 2-2. And he got him. A swing and a miss up at the top of the zone for a big second out.
Well, that's a great pitch. He was climbing the ladder a little bit on Volpe, and you could see that he was susceptible up there, and that's the fastball we're used to seeing from Alec Manoah.
So what a battle here. Second and third, 2 down, Manoah and Judge. 0-2 on the way, and a fastball broken to back, ground ball to the right side. Biggio on to first, and what a job by Alec Manoah.
Here's Brandon Belt with 2 outs, no one on, top of the 4th, no score.
Yeah, and I think that those 4 days in between starts aren't just 4 days just to sit on the couch. I mean, I think he does his homework. He watches things. I mean, it just gives him a better chance to use this kind of stuff. Another great inning by Garrett Cole.
He's retired 7 in a row after he hit Espinal. We go to the bottom of the fourth.
2-8, and here is Springer.
Springer is 1 for 2, and he works a walk. That's the first walk issued by Cole.
Springer is a dangerous base runner. 2-3 stolen bases so far. So you got Bo Bichette at the plate. Garrett Cole with 2 outs.
Runner goes. What's happening here? The umpire is saying that he went around.
He slid off the bag, and it looked like he was safe to start, but then his hand
but the
came
home
off
plate
bag.
umpire is the one who just called everything off. He jumped out and right away said there was no play. Yankees coming out the field.
Aaron Boone out, trying to get an explanation. Schneider as well.
Well, that'll do it. So somehow, some way, somebody was retired for the 3rd out. We'll try to sort it out. We're halfway through. It's 0-0.
Second walk surrendered by Cole this afternoon, so a base runner now for Chapman.
High fly ball, shallow left. Volpe back. Volpe makes the play. 2 away. And here comes Boone. With Varsho up, would he actually lift Cole here, who's thrown 91 pitches? So Boone usually comes out with the hook. It's usually Matt Blake who comes out to talk, but I guess Boone wanted a first-person account.
Yeah, it looked like Garrett Cole did most of the talking, which is a good thing as Aaron Boone walks back to the dugout.
And a base hit into right field for Varsho. Guerrero's going to make the turn and come around to third.
And the Blue Jays have runners on first and third with 2 outs. And he's going to take the ball from Cole. Maybe Cole pleaded for one more batter, and he gave it to him in Varsho. So after 9 innings of 2-hit shutout ball last time, Garrett Cole leaves after 5 2/3, first and third, 2 men out here in the 6th. Garrett Cole taken out in favor of Ron Marinaccio, who will face Kirk with runners on first and third, 2 outs, and he walked him. So that's going to load the bases for Belt. Bases loaded, 2 men out. A 0-0 game. Fly ball, right center. Judge is there, and Marinaccio gets out of problems. And the Blue Jays leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
So runner at first, 1 out for Willie Calhoun, who is 0 for 2. He's not running here. Did he go? Yes, he did. Manny Gonzalez says that Calhoun chased that changeup. 2 down. The batter, Franchy Cordero. Short hop out to second. Biggio's got it. And the inning is over. How about 7 scoreless innings here in the Bronx for Alec Manoah?
Peraza is at first base. That's the Yankees' 3rd hit. Oh, here is Volpe, who's 0 for 3.
Volpe hits a fly ball to right field and deep. Going back, Springer on the track at the wall. See ya! A home run for Volpe the other way. It is 2-0 Yankees.
Michael, we were talking, where was the offense going to come, and hopefully some of the enthusiasm from some of these young guys. Started off by Peraza, and then Anthony Volpe's 2nd home run of the year, and a big one. Puts the Yankees ahead 2-0.
Well, they've got a base runner here to lead off the 9th inning as Kirk draws a walk. Jansen coming up as a pinch hitter. And Jansen hits the ball hard to left field. It's gone! A pinch hit, 2-run homer in the 9th. And Danny Jansen has tied the game.
And when you get a pitcher struggling on the mound, it helps you zone in. And when I say zone in, really look for something in your zone. And he got a pitch that he could do it with.
Boy, how good must that feel?
So Rizzo, Torres, and Calhoun here in the bottom of the 9th. High fly ball, left field. Merrifield backs up, still back on the track at the wall. It's off the wall. Rizzo motoring to second, and he will make it with a leadoff double. Just missed a game-ending home run.
Yeah, I think the weather was against him here. This ball was driven well the other way. Judge going through Rizzo's sprint speeds, looking going around first base.
3-1 on Calhoun, and on deck to pinch hit for Cordero is DJ LeMahieu. And there's a walk. So a rough 9th inning so far for Jordan Romano. A double by Rizzo. An infield single by Torres. A walk to Calhoun to load the bases. And DJ LeMahieu pinch hitting for Cordero. Most of the crowd standing here at the stadium. Base hit, that'll do it. Yankees walk it off. A pinch hit RBI single for DJ LeMahieu. And the Yankees win 3-2.